Hello, thank you for joining me for this new and exciting tips tutorial on the 3x3. Let's get started. So I'm going to show a case tonight. You're on the bottom two layers are solved all the way around like that. On the top layer, you're going to have a double bar here connected like the blue and orange or whatever color you have, because sometimes it's on different sides. So you have a double bar here, and on the back side, you're going to have the snake eyes, okay? So I'm going to do something different tonight. I'm going to show an alternative. I'm going to show like an alternative algorithm. If you don't know this case, because sometimes you'll get different cases, like this is the PLL case. I'm going to show an alternative one that if you forget the algorithm or you don't know the algorithm, I'm going to show you something different so that you can solve your top layer. So, because I thought of this earlier today, so I thought it was a good idea, and I'm going to show it on the big one too. Same case like that. So let's get started. So I'm going to show an example like on the back. Normally, when you do this algorithm, it solves like this, like that. So you got your puzzle solved, but so I'm going to show the alternative algorithm. That was the regular algorithm. I was just showing an example. You can solve it if you do know it. But like I said, if you forget it, or if you don't know the algorithm, what you can do is these two red snake eyes, you can match it up over here. So it matches up with this side here. And then you put it on the left side here, like this. Or whatever color you have. Like example, mine's red, so I match it up here. If you have blue, you put the snake eyes here to match up. And then we'll do the T-perm, and then it'll give us a different case so we can solve the puzzle. So you know what I mean? It's like I'm just showing like an alternative algorithm, a different one, so just in case, like I said, if you forget it or you don't know it. So we'll do the T-perm. We'll do right, up, right invert, up invert. That's a sexy move. Then we do a right invert, front, R2, up invert, right invert, up invert, R, U, right invert, front invert. So when you do the T-perm, it'll give you this case where you got the whatever colors you have. So you got the green needs to switch with the orange like that, and the red and blue need to switch with each other. So it doesn't matter which one you do, just as long as you keep this color. If it's going this way, you keep this color in front of you going that way. You don't do it like this, like that. You just put this color so it switches going to the right. So you could use any side you want. It doesn't matter as long as it's going to the right. So we'll do the M slice move, and we'll go from there. You do M, up invert, M2, up invert, M2, up invert, M, up invert 2, M2, and then up. So there you go. You solved your top layer case. Just had to do an extra algorithm to solve it. So I'll show it on the bigger cube too. Okay, same thing. You got one like this. What you do is just bring the snake eyes around to the right side, to this side here, so it matches whatever color you have. And we'll do our T-perm algorithm like this. R, U, right invert, up invert, right invert, front, R2, up invert, right invert, up invert, R, U, right invert, front invert, like that. So now it's the same thing. You have it like this on all four sides with this. All we need to do is solve the centers. So we'll do the same exact thing as last time. Just give me 1 second. Do the same thing as last time. We'll do the M slice, then up invert. So you do M slice, up invert, M2, up invert, M2, up invert, M, up invert 2, M2, and then up to match it. So we did solve our centers. The orange switched with the green, and the blue and red switched with each other like that. So our case is solved. So I just wanted to show that so that you have an idea, just in case if you get stuck and you forget, or you get stuck and you don't know the algorithm. It's good to have an alternative algorithm like use the T-perm, because that will get you out of trouble, or it'll give you the different case. Like I showed, like the M slice one will give you a different case, and then you could solve your top layer. So yeah, thank you for joining me. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comments section and I will reply to you. I promise you that. It's Saturday night here in Chicago. I have my Arizona iced tea, a little bit left, and I'm loving it. Normally I have my McDonald's coffee, but I didn't have any left. So we just use an Arizona iced tea instead. So yeah, thank you for joining me. Like I said, if you have any questions or comments, leave them below. I'll be happy to answer you. So yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate your time. Yeah, thank you for taking the time to watch this video tonight. And happy Saturday, everyone. Have a great night.